Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Killer Frequency for the PC, a Game Jam game from 2019. This will be our first time playing it, so if you're just joining us now, you haven't missed a thing, but if you'd like to check out any of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for right now, let's launch this thing and get into it. Wait for it to go ahead and grab it there, hopefully it captures okay.
I will find you, my love. I am watching from the dark.
Well, that was Roddy Snatcher with his hit, I'll Always Find You. They sure don't make them like they used to, folks. Thank the Lord for small mercies. We're now in the midnight hour. You're listening to 189.16, The Scream, with me, Forrest Nash. We're gonna take a quick break here. I'll be back taking your calls after we get the news.
Charming as always, Forrest. Now hit the channel for the news on the radio desk, and let's bring our listeners up to speed with what's happening out there.
The local news for the town of Gallows Creek is brought to you by Fanny's Firearms. With a wide range of small caliber handguns, we put the pop in mom and pop.
Fanny's Firearms.
Tonight we bring you the shocking revelation that a convicted maniac is on the loose. Having escaped from the local penitentiary, the local sheriff, who is just weeks from retirement, has urged the public to follow his example by staying inside and locking their doors. A killer prowls our streets tonight, listeners. Stay safe. Stay inside. I'll have more on the hour.
Killer Frequency.
189.16.
Whoa, our switchboard is on fire. I've never seen this many incoming calls. All right, you're up. Press the mic button on the radio desk.
Well, that was a local bulletin breaking the story that some nutbags on the loose. Hey, maybe they're a fan of the show. Well, you know who our listeners are. Both of them. Anyways, time to take our first call of the night.
Good. Now, take a call by pressing one of the lit buttons on the switchboard.
Caller, you're live on 18916 The Scream. Talking to me, Forrest Nash. What do you want to say tonight?
Yeah, I was just listening to your show. I'm studying at the library ahead of my exams. There's this, majorly creepy guy keeps walking past the window and looking in at me. I think it might be the guy from the news report.
Alright, what should we say here, chat? We can say, so you called me, we can say, call the police, or I don't believe you. Shannon says number one. Anybody else? We're going to open the floor up very much for backseating in this one. Siamese Sneeze says one as well. Anybody else? Alright, looks like it's one.
And so you decided to call a late night talk show?
No, I tried calling the sheriff's office. Nobody is picking up. Listen, I am seriously freaking out here. My little brother is in the hospital. I need to get there and make sure he's safe. I'll be safe there too. They have security guards.
She sounds really scared. We need to help this girl.
Alright, what should we say? Should we tell her to hide somewhere? Should we tell her to run away? Or should we tell her to stay where she is? What do you think, chat? What are we doing here? And also, yes, this is the gimmick of this game, is you are a radio DJ doing a call-in show on a night when there is a killer prowling the town. Tell me that's not wild. Tell me that is not a very cool thing. Alright, Blue Lion says stay where you are. Lost says stay where you are as well. Vesper says that. Alright, so I see 3 for stay where you are. Let's go ahead and do that one.
Maybe it's best if you just stay where you are. I mean, he's outside, right?
Oh my god, did you hear that? Look, I need help finding the hospital, and my mind is all over the place. I need directions. I think there's another phone near the library's entrance. I'll head there and call you back, but please, be ready to tell me which way to go when I make a break
folks, you're listening to 189.16 The Scream. I'm going to play a record for you now, and when we return, we can get back to our caller on the line. Stay tuned, we have a killer show lined up.
Keep up with the wisecracks and we'll have more than one murder on air tonight. Now go to the music and then see if you can find a way to help this girl.
She said she was at the library and needed to get to the hospital. If I was coming out of the library, which way would I go?
And when you're ready to take another call, sit back at your desk. Let's hope she calls back.
Alright, so now we need to figure out how to help her. And then once we're ready, we go back to the desk. She is really trusting a radio broadcaster, but I suppose she doesn't have much else. Now, I do see a map over here.
This map shows the whole town.
Alright, so I see the public library over there, and the hospital's right up there. So it looks like you need to head left down Chokesville, then take a right onto this unnamed road, and then another right onto Myers Lane, and that'll get you to the hospital? So left, then right, I think is what she needs to do right there. That makes sense. Alright, let's head back to the booth and see if we can wait for her call.
We have a caller on the line. Hit the mic button when you're ready to go on air.
We're back and ready to take another call. Let's go to the phones and see who we have on the line.
Hey, it's me. I managed to sneak down the hall, but I can hear him creeping around back there. I think he's looking for me. I'm stood right by the main entrance. He's coming. Which way should I go?
Alright, so you need to go left.
Get outside and turn left. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna break for the hospital. I have this bad feeling they lock the doors after midnight. I may need help finding another way in. If I make it, I'll call you.
You're still listening to 189.16 The Scream, keeping you safe from crazed psychopaths and bringing you the old-timey hits. We'll be right back. Don't touch that dial. She said she didn't think she'd be able to get into the hospital. Surely there's another way in. I think I've seen something about that somewhere.
And when you're ready to take another call, sit back at your desk.
It's very nice of the killer to hang up the phone. You don't want to leave that line open. That's just rude. Alright, so we need to find some way to get into the hospital after hours.
It's locked. I bet the key's around here somewhere.
Alright, so there's a locked cabinet. Let's see what else is around here. The map. Oh, hey, there's a key right here. Can we bring the key over there? There we go. Alright, we get back here now. Alright, something about a breaker. We don't want to touch that. Keep looking around in here. Is the game is playable in VR? I don't think so, because it was a Game Jam game, so I'm not sure they would have had time to do that. But this would be cool in VR, wouldn't it be? That would be neat. Alright, there's a phone book here.
This is the telephone directory for the town.
Alright, the Jockey's Retreat, the Radio Shed. I can't look at anything else in there. Alright, I don't think there's anything that's going to help us in there. Alright, what else is around here? We got road closures in October. Note the traffic announcers refer to this.
Good to know if you're driving.
Yeah, we're not worried about driving right now, so we don't need to worry about that. We got a calendar back here.
Bob's birthdays are coming up. That poor guy's always in and out of the hospital.
That sounds horrible. Birthday's on the 10th. And we're in 1987, apparently. Now, what else we got back here? We got a padlock right there.
The only gas station in Gallows Creek.
Alright, that could be good to know. Keep it with the 80s theme, of course, of course.
This is Bob's locker. It's locked.
Alright, so that's a number lock, and they said it belongs to Bob, so maybe it's Bob's birthday? Which is October 10th? That would be 10... There we go! What do we have in here? There's a doctor's note here. Nano, you know your stuff. You know your stuff. Buck a gallon, how late 80s and early 90s? Oh, I miss those days.
There's some information about the hospital on the card.
Note to patients, main entrance is locked after midnight. In case of emergency, ring buzzer for night porter. There's our answer. There is a night porter and she needs to ring the buzzer. Anything else on here? No? Alright, cool. Let's get back to the desk and see if we can give her a hand. We got the information we need.
We have a caller on the line. Hit the mic button when you're ready to go on air.
We're back for our next thrilling installment. Let's find out who we have on the line.
Hello? I'm at the payphone just outside the hospital. He's followed me here. I can't get in. The doors are locked. There's nobody on the desk. Please, he's coming. Please tell me what to do.
Ring the buzzer.
Okay, listen to me. I know this sounds crazy, but keep calm and ring the buzzer. There should be a night porter there who can let you in.
Alright, I can see the button. Here goes nothing. I can see someone coming to the door.
Haha, sounds like she made it. Good for her. Word out to my boss. If you're listening, pal, that is how you keep an audience alive. This is 189.16 The Scream. Great conversations, great tunes, great escapes.
Amazing job. I think our show just came off life support. Forrest, we have another caller on the line.
Alright.
Caller, you're through to me, Forrest Nash, on 189.16 The Scream. It's past midnight. What would you like to talk about?
Hello, sir. I'm the general manager at the town's radio shed. We only sell the best audio-visual equipment. I'm doing a little bit of late-night stock taking, and of course our radios are always tuned to your show. And well, that news report had me just a little bit perturbed, I could say.
Alright, so he's a little worried about the killer wandering around. That's understandable. And also, Viltrikin, you have a good rest. Thank you for hanging around. You take care of yourself, and we will see you around. And Japan Sending, welcome in. How are you doing today? Alright, what should we tell this fellow? Should he call the police? Should he stay safe inside, or should he go home? What do you think, Chet? You think he's the killer, Trav? No one says perturbed? I say perturbed occasionally. I'm not a killer. Alright, Shannon says number 2. Anybody else? What should we tell this guy? What do you think? Siamese, you're thinking the killer would call it? That would make sense. Alright, looks like everybody says stay inside. That is what the police said. The police did say to stay inside. So let's tell them that.
Well, you're safe inside, right? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Yes, well, the thing is, there's a rather large person who has been pounding on the door, and I'm getting no answer from our good sheriff. Now, I've turned off all the lights, and I'm hiding behind the counter, but every time I make a sound, he starts breaking down my door. And it's almost like he's attracted to noise, I would say.
Radio Shed is like the only place in town that sells radios. We need to help this guy.
Alright, what should we ask? Should we tell him to describe the store? Should we ask him what items are nearby? Or just tell him to stay quiet and stay hidden? What do you think, Chet? How are we going to help this guy out? Because clearly he's not the killer. The killer's outside his store. So what do we do to help him out here? Killer's getting around, most definitely. Ooh, I see a good spread right here. I see 3 votes for number 1. Alright, yeah, I like the idea that knowledge is power. Alright, describe the store. Let's get some information here.
It's been a while since I've been in a radio shed. Remind me, how is your store laid out?
So let's see, I'm under the counter near the door. There's a stack of TVs right next to the counter. There's also the tape decks on the aisle behind me, I think. The radios are right in the back of the store. And there's a server bell on top of the counter. He's inside any minute now. Yeah, you have any bright ideas?
All right, so we've got some options here. We need to help this guy. Do we turn on the tell him to turn on the TVs, turn on the tape decks, turn on the radios, or ring the bell? All right, I see a lot of people are saying we should turn on the radios. All right, hey, Cosplay Diver, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. All right, everybody says the radios. Everybody says turn on the radios. Let's do that.
Hey, switch on one of those radios at the back of the store. I have an idea.
Alrighty, let me just go and do that now. Well, it's on now. It's tuned to your station. Over to you.
Okay, Forrest. Now call the creep over.
All right, so what do we say to the killer? Do we say, don't hurt me? Do we say, psst, over here? Do we say, what's that smell? Or do we say, check under the counter? I'm not doing check under the counter. Don't even put 4. I'm not doing that. I will not kill this guy. We're trying to save him. No, 4 is out. We're not doing that. I'm discounting all 4 votes. I'm ignoring every 4 vote in chat. We're not doing it. No! Why do you want to kill this guy so bad? Chat, why are you... Alright, are we not really doing 4? Is that what we're doing? Oh god, alright, yeah, chat says 4. I just want to let you know, you're all monsters. You're all horrible, horrible monsters, and you should feel bad about yourself.
Hey, bozo. Take a look under the counter at the front.
Forrest, what the...
Okay, you're on the radio after all. You probably know what you're talking about.
Just... wait. The only store in town that sells radios.
Hello, sir.
And we're
May I
supposed to be
interest you in one of our
promoting
loyalty
our
cards?
audience.
Damn.
I can price the price on anything in
Please
the store for
bear
you.
with us, listeners. It seems we're experiencing a few technical difficulties tonight. And if you were thinking of picking up a new TV or radio, I believe Radio Shed will be closed temporarily.
Okay, our listeners are counting on us tonight. Let's both try and keep it together. Take a breath, and when you're ready, take the next call.
Chat, you killed a man. I hope you're feeling good about yourselves.
Hey, your public needs you. Hit one of the lit buttons on the switchboard to take
Alright,
the
let's
call.
see what else we got here.
Caller, you're live on air. Now, I know things are a little crazy out there tonight, so just let me say I hope you're calling from somewhere safe. Anyway, what do you want to talk about?
Do we say, who is this? Do we say, can I help? Or do we say, out of breath? Darth Vader's on the line? Does kind of sound like him. Alright, I see a lot of 3s. Asking about who's out of breath. Sure, let's ask.
You sound a little out of breath there. Let me tell you, it's not exactly the best night to be out jogging.
I know you've been trying to help them. I can't let you do that anymore. I'm outside your building. You may feel safe in there, but I'm coming for you. I'm gonna put your lights out. Things are about to get darker.
Hey, what happened? Are we still on air?
No, I think he tried to cut the power, but it looks like he just tripped a fuse or something. Probably did more harm to himself than us. You know, when people told me local radio is where you go to die, I thought they were just talking about my career. But anyway, let's at least try and get the lights back on.
Well, how do we do that? I'm your friendly neighborhood radio personality, not your local electrician.
There's a circuit breaker in the storage cupboard. The door to it may be locked, but the keys are with you in the studio somewhere.
Alright, so luckily we already got the cupboard unlocked, so we can go work with that right now. Hey, Eric Director, it's going great. How are you doing today, Eric? Hope you're doing well. You did definitely kill a person. That did happen. I didn't want to press 4. You guys made me. Alright, so what does this say here?
I bet this would tell me which order to flip the switches in. If only I could read foreign.
Flip switch correct order, please. So 3, 1, some symbol, and 2. Alright. Nothing else on here? Nope. All right, so 3, 1. Must be 4 in my process of elimination. And then 2.
Good job, Mr. Nash. Talk show host, emergency responder, handyman. Now it's time to get back on air and see if we have any listeners left.
All right, we're back up and running. And hey, look at that. Somebody's waiting on the line. Let's hope it isn't that creep again. Just treat it like any other call. Whenever you're ready, Forrest.
All right, line 3.
You're tuned to 189.16 The Scream. You're live on air. What are we talking about tonight?
Hey there, I was just driving down to Kilkenny Avenue, heading towards the Coast House Highway, making my way home after a successful visit to the big Betamax sales conference they have one town over. Anyway, as I'm driving, I noticed that the tank is completely empty. Thankfully, I see a sign for gas. I pull in, roll to a stop, but what do you know? There's nobody around. Not a soul in sight. So I guess I'm stuck here.
Oh, God. All right, so he's stuck at a gas station. The Fog! I love that movie, Rin. That is such a good movie. Our name is Forrest. If things get tight, we can just outrun the killer. Unless it's Forrest Kaysen, in which case we're all doomed. Let's see. So our options are, why call me, what's Betamax, or be careful out here. I see a lot of people are very curious about Betamax. Let's ask about that.
What the hell is Betamax? And why the hell do you think I can help you get gas for your car?
Buddy, please. I just need to get home. I've already tried calling every number I know. Yours was so easy to remember. That jingle is catchy. And hey, did I mention I sell home theater equipment? Betamax is the video technology of the future, my friend. If you help me, well, let's just say I'm more than happy to help you get a sweet deal on a video cassette recorder.
I think you should help him, especially with that creep prowling around out there. And who turns down a sweet deal on a new VCR, right?
I do want that Betamax player real bad, chat. Chat, do not ruin this for me. I need a Betamax player. It's the format of the future. I assure you. Let's see. Orbital Beetle, welcome in. How are you doing today? Was that a regular show reference? I love that episode. This is 1987 is when this is happening right now. So our options are, where are you? What can you see? And can you get to safety? I see Vesper and Blue Lion both say we should go, what can you see? Anybody else? Or should we go for that one? Nano also says that one. Ruth, all right, cool. Let's ask him that.
Okay then. Tell me, what can you see around you?
Well, let's see. I'm outside the gas station on the corner. To my left, I can see a park with a weird-looking guy sort of staring at me. Hey, pal, take a walk. Further down Kilkenny Avenue, there's a row of 4 houses. Maybe one of the residents can help me? All right, that's where I'm headed. When I get closer, I'll call you back. Remember, somehow I need to get gas for my car.
Helping stranded out-of-town salespeople is not part of our regular programming, but we like to do all we can to please our listeners. I'm going to play something for you right now. Stay tuned.
Okay, hit the music button on the radio desk. Then let's think about how we can help this guy.
Let's see. He needs to somehow get gas for his car. He was heading down Kilkenny Avenue towards the row of houses. Can someone inside one of those houses help, perhaps? Which one?
When you're ready to take another call, sit back at your desk. I hope he keeps away from that guy in the park. That did not sound good. Let's hope he calls back.
All right, so he's right here at the corner of Kilkenny and Woodlands. And he's looking at these 4 houses. So we need to figure out which house is going to help him out there. I don't know what to do for this
This
one.
is the telephone directory for the town.
So we've got Mr. A. Bell at 3 Kilkenny, Mr. J. Carpenter at 4 Kilkenny, we've got Ms. S. Jackson at 1 Kilkenny, and Mrs. L. Strode at 2 Kilkenny. The Kilkenny, those bastards. This is a very small town, this is true. 3 dog, you choose violence? I think I would too. Alright, so we've got those names. Now I've got an idea here. Hang on. What was the brochure for the gas station here?
The only gas station in Gallows Creek.
Alright, so the gas station is Bell's gas station. That might be a clue. If we go back over
This
here.
is the telephone directory for the town.
So the gas station owner lives in house 3. So maybe that's what they gotta do. They gotta go to house number 3, and maybe they can help him get gas, because that's the overriding goal here, is we need to get his car gas back up. So I think that's what we gotta do. I think we gotta send him to house number 3. Let's try that. Alright, I noticed some people are recognizing some of those names in there. Alright, let's try this.
We have a caller on the line. Hit the mic button when you're ready to go on air.
Welcome back, listeners. Looks like we have someone waiting on the line. Let's find out what they want to talk about tonight.
Hey, friend, let's make this quick. You don't get much time on these no-fangled cellular phones. Okay, I'm on Kilkenny. I'm stood in front of the 4 houses. Hey, buddy, I told you, back off. Damn weirdo followed me all the way here. All right, any idea what I should do?
Alright, go to house number 3 is what we're gonna tell him.
We'll knock on the door at number 3. I believe the guy who runs the gas station lives there.
Oh, really? Well, I sure hope he's home. God's still following me. Hello? Hey, the lights are on. I can see somebody at the window, and that creep seems to have disappeared. Hey, buddy, I need to use your gas station. Well, darn, he just threw the keys right at me. Turn the lights off again.
Okay, you've got what you needed. Now head back to the gas station, and if I were you, I'd stick to the main road and keep an eye out for that weirdo.
Well, speaking of main roads, I walked all the way down Kilkenny Avenue, only to find the darn road's closed. Remember, I'm heading towards Coast House Highway. When I set off from the gas station, I'll first come to Kilkenny and Woodland. Be a sport and give me directions. Ah, shoot, my cell battery's almost gone. Remember, friend, a sweet deal on a video cassette recorder. I'll call you back.
What? Hey, this is not tourist information, friend. Sweet deal my ass. I don't even own a TV. Despite what you're hearing, I assure you this is the area's only late-night radio phone-in. We'll be back after some more music. He's at the gas station. He wants to get to the Coast House Highway. He said the first crossroads he'll come to is Kilkenny and Woodlands. Let's see now.
The nerve of that guy. Hey, maybe he'll run into that creep and we won't have to deal with him. Ugh, jeez, what am I saying? Sit back at your desk when you want to take the next call.
Alright, so we need to get him, he's right here, at this corner right here. And we need to get him over here to Coast House Highway. But we know there's some road closures as well, so let's check into that. Alright, so Kilkenny Avenue west towards Coast House is closed. So we can't take him down there, so we need to find an alternate route for him. So what if we turned left down Woodlands and then right down Myers? Would that work? Let's see, Woodlands Road north towards the salt pits is closed. I think that should be fine. We're not heading north out of there. So left on Woodlands and then right on Myers. Will that work? Right on Myers? Myers lean east towards out of town. That's fine. We're not heading east on it either. So left on Woodlands and then right on Myers, I think will work. Yeah, that looks like the only way to get him there. So let's try that. Of course, the 1978 Halloween is a near perfect horror film. It is. It's amazing. Still very striking today, I think. I love that one. Yeah, Kilkenny and Myers is a terrifying place to live. Everybody is so trusting here and very helpless. Brick-prone guy. Let's see. Woodland South was closed? Was it? Hang on. Double check. Let's see, Woodlands Road south towards out of town. I think that should be fine because we're not heading south. We're only We're not heading towards this whole stretch. So I think that's what he's got to do, because over here, Kilkenny's closed. I don't even know what that street's called. Yeah, I imagine when they talk about Woodland South, they're talking about down here, because it says towards out of town. So I think we should be okay there. So left on Woodlands, then right on Myers, I think is what we gotta do. Let's try that. Unless anybody has any objections, is anybody saying anything I'm not? Chad, you good with that? You okay with that route? I think that's what we're looking for. Also, this music is fantastic. I'm really enjoying this groove as well. Objection! Wait, what's the objection? Are we good? Left then right. I think that's what we're doing. But no, I'm not going to give up the wrong direction. We're going to try and save this guy.
We have a caller on the line. Hit the mic button when you're ready to go on air.
Okay, listeners, we're back. And hey, look, someone's trying to get through. Oh boy, I wonder who it could be. Should we find out?
Hey, you picked up. I knew you would. You know, you have a very trustworthy voice. Anyway, I got the car gassed up and I'm on my way. All right, I'm sitting at Kilkenny and Woodlands. Which way do I turn?
All right, so turn left.
You want to take a left.
Right you are. Okay, now I'm at another crossroads. This one is Myers and Woodlands. Y'all still there? Which way do I go?
All right, now he takes a right.
Okay, so at the crossroads, you want to take a right.
Okay, here we go. I see the sign for the highway. Thanks, pal. You're a real lifesaver. So long, Gallows Creek. Maybe I'll skip the conference next year. Bye, friends. Hey, you ever in the market for a nice new VCR? You call me, okay?
Nice work, Forrest.
Well, how about that, listeners? Not your usual type of caller, but happy ending nonetheless. A traveling home entertainment salesman, huh? Well, we all want escapism, right? Especially when it means an escape from certain death. Okay, what do we have next?
Okay, show's over. Time to wrap it up. It's 1 a.m., we are out of callers, and we're out of time.
It's now 1 a.m. in our sleepy little town. We made it. We made it through the witching hour, folks. You've been tuned to 189.16 The Scream, and you've been listening to me, Forrest Nash. I want to say thank you to all our callers tonight, and to all our listeners. Pleasant dreams and good night.
You hear that? I think I hear sirens. Finally, someone's coming to the rescue. I say give it a few minutes, and we'll be safe to leave.
Let's see, what do we say to that? Do we say amen to that? Do we say grab a drink? Or do we say, are you crazy? What do you think, Chet? What should we do here? Alley Lords, when you finished AC Unity? Not the best showing, to be honest, but enjoyable all the same. Excellent. Hope you enjoy Syndicate as well. All right, I see there's a lot of popularity towards number 2. Let's go for number 2.
Oh man, do I need a drink. Say, you want to join me?
Sure. Whatever you want to do. Oh, my lord, what a night. I can't believe that just happened. Forrest?
All right, the college student, having escaped safely, she passed her exams with straight A's. The Radio Shed owner, his body was found behind the counter at his store. You did that, Chet. You made that happen. And the salesman apparently got away as well. I missed what it said there. That was too quick. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Killer Frequency. What did you think? I would love to hear your thoughts on that. I thought it was a cute little game, personally. Thank you for the GGs as well. And you helped, guy from Red Bank. Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you with us. And then it just starts over again.
Find you, my love.
I don't think there's any clean way to exit out of the game either. So there we go. Got to make just in time for the end. Yeah, it was only like I think it was only like 30, 40 minutes. That was a pretty short game. But yeah, it was really clever. It was really clever, and I liked it a lot. The music in that game was really good too. That was really cute. I love the gimmick of it. It was really unique. I've never played anything like that. Let's see. Vesper, you thought it dragged on for a little bit? Fair enough. John, cool little game. I'm glad you liked it. Nano, yeah, the sound design was very good in that. And considering you're in this one little room the whole time, they do need to have the sound design be very good. Japan Sending, you liked it? Excellent. And yeah, we beat 3 games tonight. How wild is that? Thank you for the GGs, everybody. Technically, I did click the option to kill that man, but you told me to. I had no choice. Trapped in my, indecision right here. That was all I had. Yeah, I love that the first song is I Will Find You. That's a good setup for things right there. The DB story, you would have liked more scenarios? I think I could like a couple more, but I think that game could probably like really drag if they tried to do too much with it. I mean, you've only got that small amount of space to work with, so... And don't forget, they did that in 2 weeks. That entire thing was just done in 2 weeks, which is mind-blowing. That's a really well-polished game for just 2 weeks of work. So I respect the hell out of that. So yeah, I'm glad everybody liked that. I appreciate everybody sticking around for 3 different games tonight. So it is a tiny bit early, but I think we're going to end it there. Because I didn't queue anything else up for tonight. But we did get to beat 2 bonus games, so I hope you enjoyed both of those. I did. I had a blast with both of those. That was really cool. And we beat Assassin's Creed as well. I'm glad to be done with that. So yes, the next game next week will be Toonstruck. So next week, Thursday is going to be another bonus Thursday. So we're going to be playing Star Wars The Old Republic. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be playing Toonstruck. Thank you again to everybody that contributed for the community goal. We made it. We made it in just 6 days. That is mind-blowing to me. That's what blows my mind. Only 6 days, and we got 250,000 points raised, which is insane. Let's see. Wait, what do you mean, why only 2 weeks, Dr. Belvin? I may have missed something there. Ren, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. No Titanfall 2, because I'd probably just get caught up in that after all this. Emperor, I'm glad you got to encounter them there. That's what I'm here for. Finding the weird and bringing it here direct. So yeah, we do have one last thing to do before we call it a night, though. Oh, Jess, it is my pleasure. I'm glad you were able to enjoy that. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Pleasure to have you with us. And of course, as I said again, if anybody here isn't following Jess, please make sure to jump on that. She's a fantastic streamer. If you like the weird, go to Jess's stream. You're going to get the weird, and you're going to have a great time with our fantastic community, too. So please do that thing. Oh, to make the game, Dr. Belvin, it was a game jam. So the idea was you give a theme, and I believe the theme was just horror that year, and then you say you have to do it in 2 weeks. So it's an intentional restriction. You only get 2 weeks. That means you have to limit the scope of how much you can do, and you've got to come up with a concept that you know you can execute in only 2 weeks. And I just think it's brilliant that they were able to pull it off in that time. Yeah, like NaNoWriMo, exactly. You're trying to use the time constraint to make people be innovative, which is very cool. Also, Jess has an Anime Sucks emote, so if you're looking for somewhere to throw your sub money at, you'll get that for your $5 a month. Something to think about right there. So before we call it a night officially, one last thing to do, and that is... Let's see who else is online on this beautiful Sunday, and let's see if we can send the love over to somebody else if you're not done watching Twitch for the day. So, of course, make sure to hit follow. That'll be the best way to find me next week if you want to see some Toonstruck, which I hope you do. I would love to have you all back with me next week. And while I'm looking to see who all is live right now, there are some links in chat you might want to check out if you haven't seen them before. We've got a link to my Twitter if you want to see what I'm up to outside of the stream. We have a link to my YouTube if you want to see any games in the past, or if you want to catch up on any things that you might have missed from the stream or current playthroughs. And we've got a link to my Discord if you would like to chat with any of us outside of the stream. Everybody is invited, so please join us there. I would love to have you with us. And on that note, where are we going today? We've got plenty of options here. Plenty of options, and... Let's see, let's head over to this channel. We haven't been over here in a little while, and they're playing a game that I actually really enjoy watching. I think this is a delight to watch. So folks, I would love it if you would join me as we head over to the stream of Fractal Mind Mike. He is a very cool retro streamer that focuses on big box PC games, and right now he is playing an absolute classic called Betrayal at Krondor. So I hope you'll join us over there for that. Say hi to Mike. Hang out for a little bit, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But of course, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I will see you folks next week for some Bonus Thursday and then Toonstruck. Take care till then, everybody.